Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an interesting episode for you guys that you definitely want to stick around for. So please make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let me get into this topic today. People are like, man, why are we only talking about that? Because it's the most interesting thing to talk about. Let's just be honest here, right? I'm not going to be sitting up here talking about the Orlando Magic or some team nobody really cares about just for the sake of being balanced. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway. Let's talk about the Lakers here. Let's talk about LeBron for a second. As y'all know, the Lakers are off to a tough start this season. They're 0-3. They just dropped another close game to the Portland Trailblazers. Even though their defense was there, nevertheless, they still weren't able to bring the thing home. Now, what is one of the things that I've been on this channel hollering about? One of the things is this. I understand that Russell Westbrook, it's not a good fit for the Lakers. I understand it in most occasions he's not playing well. But I said that I don't like the fact that every single time the topic is brought up on shows like maybe Undisputed, is always coming from a negative angle. And it becomes so hard for them to say something positive about the guy when he does something good. But now the talk of the town, even if you go on a lot of these sports websites, Russell Westbrook is all over the place. It's either LeBron, Lakers, and Russell. He is a constant staple in NBA media right now. Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook. And it always has to do with something surrounding the fact that, should he be the reason should he be blamed for the struggles that the Lakers are going through? Good. So after that game yesterday, a video of LeBron post-game interview popped up on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube page, excuse me. So I decided to click on it. And it was a short interview, maybe 6-7 minutes or so. So I was watching it. But in the beginning, you can tell the reporter was trying to craft the question in a way where they would get LeBron to kind of comment on Russell Westbrook, maybe not in a negative way, but just to comment on him. And then they would take those comments and then run with it and spin it into something negative. But LeBron, for whatever reason, decided to push back and essentially call out this reporter and say, wait a minute, there's going to be none of that here tonight with me. You guys are not going to get me to come up here and say something negative about one of my teammates after a loss. But before we get into that, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's a sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play what LeBron had to say to this reporter, and then we're going to come back here and react to it. So take a listen to what LeBron had to say there.
LeBron, basketball philosophy-wise, if you're the team with the lead in the final minute, do you support going for the 2-for-1, or can you be, because you already have the lead, be more selective in sort of taking your time with the possession?
I don't know. I feel like this is an interview of trying to set me up to say something. I can tell that you guys are in the whole Russell Westbrook category right now. I don't like to lose. I hate to lose I don't care what happens throughout the course of my season, throughout the course of my career. I hate to lose, and especially the way we had this game. But give credit to Portland. You guys can write about Russ and all the things you guys want to try to talk about Russ, but I'm not up here to do that. I won't do it. I've said it over and over. That is not my It's not who I am. So
you heard what he had to say. Let me tell you why I think LeBron James said that. I think LeBron understands that, number one, this thing is getting old. Number one. Number two, this is turning into lazy reporting. It cannot be that every single issue that the Lakers have, you're telling me that all of it has to do with Russell Westbrook. You leave it to some media outlets out there, that's the impression that they'll like to give you. Now, as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, Russell Westbrook has his role that he's played in all of this, right? He hasn't played very well for this team, but it's not just on him. Now, yesterday, if we look at the box score, for example, right? Russell Westbrook, how many points did he finish that game with yesterday? He finished the game with what? He played 27 minutes. He had a -4 plus minus. He finished the game with 10 points. He shot 26% from the field, so he was aggressive, right? And you can't blame a guy for being aggressive. He's not giving up. He's not mentally checking out. He was still aggressive. He shot a terrible percentage from the floor, 0% from three. Only shot 66% from the free throw line, but he only attempted 3 free throws. He went 2-3 from the free throw line. But if I look at this game, right, the Lakers were what? 6 of 33 from the three-point line. 6 of 33. Am I going to blame all of that on Russell Westbrook? 6 of 33, right? He was 0 of 3. LeBron was 2 of 9, right? So I think what LeBron understands is that this guy is out here still giving it his all. He's still fighting. He's still trying to fit into the situation that he finds himself in. That's number one. And I don't think that LeBron is, I thought, let me tell you guys what I actually think. I thought at one point that LeBron was just kind of sitting back and allowing the media to attack Russell Westbrook and just not really sticking up for him. And I thought that was kind of grimy. This is just what I thought from afar. But yesterday, it seems like it seems like LeBron is supporting Russell Westbrook in the background, but he seemed like even he got tired of it. Like, okay, this is too much. Like, what are we doing here, right? And I think LeBron also understands you can't criticize what you have because it's all you have. Now, he has found ways to say we don't have any lasers and all of these different things. I don't think that's positive to say that because it creates more discussion. When you say things like that, it now becomes, well, what is the general manager now doing? We all can see that the team doesn't have shooters. We can see that. But let's just be honest. They didn't really have shooters last year. And last year, LeBron was telling everybody to keep the same energy. So I don't really understand the purpose of making a statement like that. The Lakers are not very good, right? I think they're a middle of the pack ball club. I still think that their defense, if they continue to play defense, they'll remain competitive. Obviously, they need to make 1 or 2 moves. I think one of the players that I keep hearing is that I think they want to trade Russell Westbrook for the guy from Indiana. Oh, my God. I forgot the guy's name. He's a big. I think he plays a 4 to 5. I'm not really sure how that's going to solve all of your problems. But I think LeBron is finally realizing, like, listen, man, you can't criticize what you have because it's all you have, right? And it was very good, I think, for him to push back on that reporter and for Russell Westbrook, also his psyche, to see that LeBron defended him in public. Right? I think that was a good thing, and it helps the overall chemistry of this team within the locker room. So these are my thoughts and opinions on this. What I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about what LeBron had to say? Do you think he should have criticized Russell Westbrook, or do you support the fact that he supported his teammate? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you on the next episode. Peace.